Our plan for the topic is today we are going to plan about 2025.
Okay, okay.
So to start our conversation, and our topic for conversation is today planning our English lesson or English study plan for 2025. We'll share each other what's gonna be in 2025, what's updates and news, and how we're gonna focus on each subject of English, is sector of English, okay, department of English. So we'll just talk about the topic before people are watching this video and don't know you or me properly should listen our introduction. So sir, for this time, could you please introduce yourself?
All right. Thank you for you giving me this great chance. I think this is the second time, if I'm not mistaken. My name is Alex. I'm from Africa, Ethiopia specifically. I told you before, my name is Alamayo or Alex. You can say that. But for some people, my name is not simple. That's why I call myself Alex. And I'm a teacher at the university. Yes, I'm a computer teacher. I'm providing courses of computer all at my university right now. Yes, I think this one is enough more. Mm.
So great to know about yourself. I know you very properly, but those are listening and watching, I think they don't know you before. But I've uploaded a video to my YouTube channel. So it's my turn to introduce myself. We're listening and watching. So I'm Salman Washi. I come from Bangladesh. If you tell about my qualification, I'm just in class 6 in a Bengali medium school as a Bengali medium student, and the skills I'm developing is in English, probably British and American accent I'm learning, and I'm also learning Spanish. I just know 3 to 4 sentences. I'm not done yet, but I'm just learning because language learning is a great opportunity. So that's all about myself. Another thing you should know about myself is I have a YouTube channel where I upload English related videos. You know that, but probably you don't know that. So over there, I upload many creative English video, how to learn English without grammar, very simply, without um, learning weird grammar structures like to just memorize them, to just read them and study. It's boring, probably. I know, I feel that because I've been in that stage, and that's all about myself. Another thing is, I'm interested in neuroscience. I'm certified junior neuroscientist. You could tell because I've done one course and I get certificate, and I'm also a junior leadership train. Okay, now we could start, and that's all about my introduction. And now we could talk about our topic. So, could you please share your plan with your YouTube channel to in 2025, and what lessons are you gonna learn with English in 2025? What's your plan?
Hmm. That's very interesting question you just provided for me. I already planned everything. Just as you mentioned, as individually, just I should just plan for every single activities and tasks. That's very interesting thing. So my first plan is, as we already started, I need to improve my just listening comprehension and communication at the same time. And even I'm doing over it for a long time, but there is no immersion so far in my side. But you are improved a lot, really. I appreciate it for your very perseverance and your commitment. I really appreciate it. You are totally changed from before I know you, but I'm also doing over that. 2025, my first plan is just to do on comprehension of there's three skills. The first one is listening skills, and the second one is just communication, and the third part, reading, because I took it as a major tools and as a major things in English. Writing, maybe I can do that one, but the three things is really what I need to improve in my plan.
That's a great plan. No, great opportunity for 2025. And I'm so excited for 2025. What's gonna happen to my channel and what I'm gonna share and what I'm gonna learn. But hopefully, I have some study plan that I will do in 2025. So, first of all, learning never ends. You know about that because I make mistakes and so I'll work a little bit on grammar in 2025 because I don't know grammar properly. And when it's come to writing, oh, I'm so about this. So the second tip I'm gonna do about is fluency. Sometimes I'm just making mistakes. My mind is going blank, and I'm gonna make it in the zero level that I'm not gonna have any type of force that it's or pillar words I'll don't use. I'll just speak friendly, interactively, and the whole English language will be like my native language. That's what I could speak more properly with native speakers when they want to. Well, the third tip I'm gonna work on is the properly abroad exams, study abroad exams. You could I'll take preparation on taking IELTS, TOEFL, GMAT, and other tests, which is a very, very related to learning English. And in IELTS and TOEFL, we have different section: listening, writing, reading, and speaking. I think so. So these four parts is totally different for IELTS academic and IELTS general, or TOEFL academic or TOEFL general. So you have to write a lot of things, plus you have to focus on grammar, your vocabulary, your pronunciation. So I'm gonna work on that particularly, and I'm gonna read a lot of books in English. So reading books is type of my passion. But when I read books, I want to observe something advanced, something upper intermediate, something intermediate. So I will read those books. Nowadays, I'm reading so basic books, not very improved books, and I know all of that vocabulary. I want to learn something new. And whenever go to intermediate to advanced, oh my God, it takes a lot of efforts. Then you study to beginner to intermediate. So I'll suggest everyone that it do not need it to focus on grammar at the first place, even focus on grammar at the intermediate stage. Like me or other people, they don't focus on grammar at the first stage. They just know that all the verbs or the phrasal verbs and or the idioms. I'm not gonna take any study plan. That's all my plan. And another thing has new updates on 2025 is about artificial intelligence because you're a computer teacher, so great about that. Okay. So about this, and these the new updates and news that could improve our English more interactively because they just speak to us, but it's not necessary. And people are watching and listening this video, plus you, I'm gonna tell about this that believe me, AI or any other AI platforms, you don't have to use it like teacher. Okay, you don't have to use it. It's kind of your servant, but not teacher. Because sometimes listen to a story that I couldn't solve a math problem as a homework, so I ask an AI robot to do it. So the AI bot looks like this. he or she, no, it solved it solved not correct or incorrect equation. And I say again, hey AI bot, you're just silly, you just make mistakes, and this answer can be this. It can say that, oh, oh, you're correct. You did mistake and it did, did anything real. It's not real. It's gonna be depending on you. It's great for language, but it's not for equation. Like solving, problem solving is totally human thing. You couldn't do it with AI bot. Brainstorming ideas is like human thing. You couldn't do with AI or artificial intelligence. So I'm telling that you could practice English with it, but you don't need to ask for vocabulary with it. You have to research in dictionary, but don't ask AI to do it because AI will totally think. And another story I'm going to tell you that I say brainstorm ideas of new vocabularies that people don't know. So it has some unique vocabulary that people rarely use, but I searched it on Google and I found totally millions of people use that. But what the thing, like AI bot doesn't get it right eventually whenever I give it. So you can practice English with it, but you can't just depend on it. It's like a thing, it's a skill to control AI. Like AI is just a bot. You don't have to think with it, you can just practice. Again, I'm talking AI is not your mother, you're not your teacher. It's gonna be your friend, your partner. So I hope you understand this.
Yes, very interesting. You just mentioned many things. Of course, as you mentioned, right now we are. Can you hear me? Well,
Yep.
yes, yes. So, artificial intelligence maybe we can use for just writing, maybe for script, for some just as a general concept. But when we come to specificity and authenticity, somehow it is tricky. I don't want to even advise people to use for vocabularies and for some other things. But for scripting, script writing, for some information gathering, maybe they may use it. But I totally preferred the natural way of learning, maybe natural way of learning. If you have a chance to just Google online or on YouTube, yeah, it's more preferable. Maybe for writing purpose, you can do that. For research, maybe you can use it, and even you to just write some articles, some proceedings, some research. Yes, you can use it as a tool, but for communication, it's more better to focus on podcast on YouTube and some other movies. Yeah, this is my advice. But right now, I think the industry of artificial intelligence adding something, even they are doing for super artificial intelligence rather than artificial intelligence. Yes, yeah, they are doing on the super artificial intelligence, and there are a lot of things just to improve and to boost our level. If we focus over that, it might be my brotherly advice.
That's still great advice. And as you're a computer teacher, you perfectly know about this. Nowadays, AI or artificial intelligence are helping with coding. Just you could say that make a website for me and exclude this and this and this. Pick up a prompt and just write this, and AI bot will automatically answer you with tons of coding or coding language. You could guess though. So it's so time saving for app building company and also like website building company. So I looked for this and I was shocked, like how could it generates so many things at once. Enough about technology. Now we're going to be talking about analyzing different topics in 2025. So in 2025, generally, generation going to be a little high. And think about this. Plus, with that slangs and generation based slangs gonna be totally used all over the world. You're gonna think about this, so you have to understand those. But it's crucial to understand different accent at that time, because people over there gonna test you with different pronunciation in next and future. It's gonna be like understanding different accents is also a skill. It's not very crucial that you speak in British or American, but it matters that did you understand those? Did you understand those? Did you focus those? Automatically, they will accept this. So this is the update. And another update is reading books gonna be a little higher more than lack. It's reading books is people of lack, but nowadays as we created Zen Alpha, as we invented Zen Alpha, and according to Zen Alpha, they use YouTube a lot more than Zen Z. They use YouTube a lot, but their health is so good more than Zen Z. How could they become that good? According to American people, USA, they say that after making time to their YouTube to learn something new, what they do just catch up a book and read with this thing. So to 2025, I guess it's gonna be more book dependent and AI dependent because I think so. So this is the thing I could guess, and another thing is focus and everything, every part. You don't need to copy others. So sometimes I recommend everyone, not you only, everyone whoever watching this video, to create small groups, small clubs to learn English. English language club. You could engage with your friends who ever want to learn English. Another thing is for teaching English, probably there is triple P method. So with this triple P method, you can teach your students very easily. Number one is warm up. Number two is type of presentation. Number three is practice, and number four is production, and number five is a wrap up. So these types of sections based to learn English properly in warm up, what you have to do is just explain what you're gonna do. You're not going to teach them yet because teaching is yet but boring. So number two is presentation. You're gonna present your ideas, the actual teaching. And number three is gonna be the practice. You could have your practice, you could do fun activities. Again, it's not exam. And number for production, what it gonna be, it's you have to just practice conversation, real life conversation with them. And lastly, what you have to do is taking exams. So everything gonna be going to be a recipe and you're going to feed them, and that what actually not English is. It's a language to learn. No, it's type of a recipe, but you couldn't feed it if the student don't want to. So just teach them in a fun activity because I know I'm a student. I think I've been a student before with this thing that what teacher is saying so many things that's boring. You just say the topic and just go. So this is a thing you can remember in 2025. So what's your suggestions for English learners in 2025?
Wow. Uh, as you just said, many worldly people just looking for language because language is a great opportunity and it is a great resource. Once you learn this language, you can make friends from all over the world and you can earn even money from it. So I just suggest people just to learn language and just to boost their level and opportunity for future and to just enhance their chances and their opportunity. So I think they should start from very tiny things, from very simple thing, and they will heap up and they will pile up, and after certain time they will be uh, maybe happy because when they start for that time, maybe it may not look a big thing, but through time, yeah, that tiny thing became a great thing. So just I recommend that to start tiny by tiny or day by day, and they can improve their levels accordingly.
It's so great that you're hearing your voice, and now I'm just gonna start about that. Do you have any question for me? Again, I was just telling about we have conversation, and after it, we just feel, oh my God, I still have questions to ask him or her. So that's what the thing.
Okay.
Do you have any question for me, sir?
Yeah, I have one question for you regarding to this language. Yes, you are performing a lot. You are striving a lot. Yes, you are looking for a good thing. So, could you share your experience maybe for 1 minute, 2 minutes? Could you just share your experience for our audience?
It's so much great. It's great pleasure. Okay, for sharing my experience, as a 12-year-old kid, again, my brain is not well prepared for experience, but still, my experience in English, I have 3 years of experience in English. That's enough, but I'm gonna learn more. In this experience, number one, I just wanted to share, don't listen to any people except you. Don't listen to even your parents, even they are supported, but my mom and dad were supported. So this is the thing. Don't listen to them or listen to your friend circle if they are not supportive. I'm not meaning that don't learn English. So the second point is just share A and B and C, D means start from basic and teach basic. If you learn one sentence in Spanish, just say, Hola everyone, ¿cómo estás? Oh, it's English and Spanish mix. You can get? So this is the thing you have to teach in front of camera. If you're not willing to upload, I'm not forcing you to upload. Just make a video. Just be in front of camera. Because when you're going to different section of public speaking, they ask you to just sit in front of camera or just speak to the audience and you're saying like, what the thing? Okay, and number three is never memorize your script. Whatever you learn, you have to just speak naturally. Most of our thing or people just say that, what's that? They're asking about a script and they're just moving their hand and just staring at that weird script. But I want you to skip that. I want you to just smear it, and then what you have to do is just learn with cue cards that today I'm going to teach you this, I'm going to show you this. I hope you enjoyed this video. Then start from the beginning and try to engage with your audience with the camera. Like, you can just get a name and fame with the staring in front of camera and just speaking in front of camera, and you're not willing to upload it again. Then number four, I was just talking about doing real life conversations. Real life doesn't mean an offline. It could be an online that we do. Like, now we are doing real life conversations and speaking. And I'm from different country, and you're from different country. I think you hold the call because you're not visible. We'll start recording now and we'll start speaking after a few minutes because camera didn't hold for long. So, as I'm talking about, number five tip.
Hmm. I think it is visible now. Visible or not?
Yep, it's okay now. So, number five pointer was just talking about conversation. Number four or five types. So, conversation is helping you to engage and just speaking. Like, why we do have English to speak, to communicate. Don't I ask you to speak English alone. I ask you to speak English for communicating. It's like conversation between one, two, or three people or unlimited people. You have to just communicate with them. When you're going to communicate with them, you're going to be engaging. And first of all, what you have to do is do audio conversations if you like. But if you're so good at front of camera, then you can have video conversations. Because video conversations are more engaging. You can see them, you can make an eye contact and make videos. From that, you can learn that every person's pace is unique. When you're gonna learn it, it's gonna be so properly. So that's all about thing. And any question?
Thank you. I have no question. Maybe in the future, we work together. I hope so. We just collaborate and work together.
Yep, we'll meet in the next future. And with that, I'm going to tell you that advance Merry Christmas and advance Happy New Year. Meet you in the next future.
Yes, we wish for them. Mm.
Happy New Year. Bye. And advance Merry Christmas.
The same to for all of people. Thank you very much for you inviting.
Blessings. Bye.